Hey, what's up? Here with another episode of Inside Look, Vampire Survivors Edition, where we'll take a look at what Vampire Survivors is, its history, and the inspiration that the game has drawn in the gaming marketplace. Vampire Survivors is a 2002 roguelike reverse bullet hell developed and published by Luca Gallant. The game is extremely simple and to the point. Hordes of monsters will spawn and chase you around the map, and you will inevitably be overrun over the course of your 30-minute run. Supposedly, there will be no survivors. Along this journey, Vampire Survivors' gameplay formula has you defeating small amounts of enemies, collecting gems which level you up, then throwing stronger types of enemies that allow you to farm more gems and level up further. All that time, the enemy diversity is changing, going from wimpy skeletons to powerful man-eating plants to necromancers who are hell-bent on adding you to their collection of souls. The formula works because you start off with one ability based on what starting character you choose, and growing into something close to a near unkillable demigod, choosing an array of different attacks and abilities along the way. You might choose to be a knife-throwing nun one run, then another be an AoE-focused vampire slayer who cracks a whip back and forth to keep enemies at bay. Later in the game, certain abilities can combine into powerful payoffs, increasing the variance in roguelike builds as you progress. My favorite is the one that allows your projectile weapons to have zero cooldown and full uptime. Yeah, we don't need to reload here. I think Vampire Survivors has found success in its dedication to its simple gameplay formula and layering basic additions to it, like unlockable characters, maps, and new upgrades to pursue, which all adds to the replayability of the game. The game also has a somewhat wholesome, old-school art direction that is very unified and fits well to the theme that it plays to. Vampire Survivors came out swinging on release, being nominated Best Debut Indie Game, Best Early Access Launch, and Best Game on the Go via its Nintendo Switch port, all while quickly rising to 70,000 concurrent users within the first few months of release, which is a truly impressive feat. Vampire Survivors is not the first in this reverse bullet hell genre, being inspired by a 2021 mobile game called Magic Survival. But Vampire Survivors' explosion in popularity last year spawned a ton of its own clones. There are a bunch of similar games trying to achieve the same success, applying the same formulas, such as Death Must Die, Hall of Torments, or 20 Minutes to Dawn, to games like Star Survivor that approach the formula from the theme of space. That's it for now. Thanks for checking out this episode of Inside Look, and get out there and check out Vampire Survivors for yourself on Steam, Nintendo Switch, or your mobile app store.